Hello and welcome to my next episode of The Local Lens. I'm your host, Katrina Carmo. I'm a local realtor and I'm interviewing businesses, helping them tell their story and promote their business. Today, I am at Hatch Street Studios with Michael Pietragalla with Floating Stone Woodworks. Michael has an amazing story to tell. He is quite the craftsman. Tell us your story. Like what's going on here? You've got some incredible talent. I've seen your work. We're going to show some pictures. This started a long time ago.
Yes, it did. It started well over 20 years ago. My background is in fine arts, but I somehow got into working with wood, carpentry, and I took it a step further and further until I came to make fine furniture, which we'll look at later. And from some of that leftover wood, I've made some other very creative and interesting things.
Which is interesting because you're able to kind of recycle, repurpose.
Right.
Which is really interesting.
It's kind of a joke amongst woodworkers that they save a piece of wood because they know someday I'm going to do something with this.
I get it. I'm a crafter. I get that. I've got a lot of stuff in my house. So tell us a little bit about this. So we've got a start to finish.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because it's a long process.
It is a long process. It takes a long time. Basically, I've got a block of black walnut here. And from that, I envision, well, I've made the designs on paper, so I know where I'm going with this. But I'll rough out a spoon. I don't know if you can see this on the camera very well, but it's pretty crude, and it takes a lot of sanding and a lot of smoothing and a lot of carving, and eventually I come up with something like this.
And what is that used for?
Well, this can be used for many things. We have another piece over there we'll take a look at, but you can use this as a spoon, a teaspoon, a sugar spoon. You can use this as a spreader. It does help to get down inside the bottom of a jar to get those last few morsels of peanut butter out or something.
Tricky.
So
Michael, what's your specialty? What do you want to be known for? What do you want people to come here for?
Well, my passion is furniture. I am still inspired by the arts and crafts movement, the American arts and crafts movement, which got their sort of influence from Asian design. So I've sort of taken that and put my own twist on it. We have a small table over here we can take a look at that has a lot of Asian overtones to it. That's my passion. Anything else that I make, it has that same sort of utility look to it. The spoons, the cheese knives, the spreaders, all of this stuff. These designs, to me, they come from the Asian influence, which is very simple, very clean.
And it's your own design, though. You created it yourself,
right?
Which is amazing.
Right. I started out by copying pieces because that's how you learn. That's how you learn technique. And I took it further and further and further till these that you see are my own designs.
Beautiful. And it is beautiful work.
Thank you.
So we're going to pause for a moment and look at some of these pieces that you make.
Okay, let's pause.
Okay, Michael, tell us a little bit about this table you have over here.
Well, this is my design of a Japanese tea table. Traditionally, in Japan, everyone sits on the floor, so that's why this is so low. It could be used as a coffee table. You could probably sit on some overstuffed pillows as you sit around it. It's made of quarter-sawn sycamore, which gives it this beautiful ribbon look to it.
Mm.
And even though there are some cracks in the wood here, this sort of shows the character of the wood to me.
Of course.
This inlay here that you see is taken from a Japanese samurai sword guard, which is called a suba. So this inlay is bird's eye maple, black walnut, and it has some copper and other metal treatments in it that I've inlaid into the wood.
Beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Very nice. That is, and you designed that yourself.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Yes. Absolutely beautiful. All right. And you have another table over here.
This table has more of an industrial look to it because of the steel legs. It's one flat slab of wood. It's called live edge, which means it shows the bark and it's rough around the edges, which is another popular look these days.
Very nice.
These black veins you see in the wood are quite natural. They're made from bugs and worms. This is called spalting.
Ah, interesting. All right, and now let's move over to this table. What do you got here?
Well, as you can see, the pieces are getting smaller and smaller. I start out with a piece of furniture, and then I find a piece of wood and make a spoon out of it, make the jewelry boxes. I make sushi trays, and I eventually get down to chopsticks. And once we get to that stage, the wood's too small to work with. So
you use every piece possible.
I try to repurpose and reuse every piece of wood possible. This will give you more of an idea of my spreader, which will get us inside the peanut butter jar to get every last morsel out.
That's tricky.
And I make these in a right-handed and a left-handed style.
Oh, nice.
These are a little bit longer for those taller jars of clarified butter. And various spoon ideas that just come into my head. I just play with the wood.
Nice, nice. You've got all your equipment here. So how can somebody just walk in? How would they contact you?
I'm on the web. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. And I have an old-fashioned telephone line if you want to call me.
Really? You still have one?
Still have a landline, yes indeed.
Nice. All right. Well, Michael, it was such a pleasure talking to you today and learning about your craft. And you said you've been doing this for how long?
Over 20 years. I'd say probably a good 25 years plus.
And how long have you been in this specific location?
I've been at Hatch Street Studios since the year 2000, so 25 years.
Wow. Very nice.
Which, now that I think about it, makes my woodworking career go back even further than that.
Right. Nice. And this is an interesting building. There's a lot of artist type people in here.
Yes.
Very nice. Michael, it was such a pleasure. You do amazing work. It's just beautiful. It's creative. It's just beautiful.
Thank you, Katrina. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Have a good day. Question for you, Michael.
Shoot.
Where did you get the name Floating Stone Woodworks? Like, where does the stone come from?
Well, it's my name. It's Italian. Floating stone, Pietragalla. That's what it means. Pietragalla means stone that floats.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
Pietra is stone. Galla, not gallo or gallina, which means chicken. It doesn't mean hen. It doesn't mean rooster. It means to rise above.
Oh, I like that. Very cool. That wraps up another episode of The Local Lens. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these incredible individuals who are shaping the local landscape. Be sure to help these businesses thrive by shopping local and leave a review by clicking on the link below the interview. If you enjoyed the conversation today, it would mean a great deal to us to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe to the show to get notified of new episodes. And if you know of any businesses that might want to be featured, please share this video. I'm Katrina Carmo, and I'm a local realtor. If you are looking for someone to guide you with your real estate needs, I would be happy to help. May your days be filled with sunshine and your dreams take flight. Signing off, good vibes.